Ever feel like your mind is running a race you didn't even sign up for? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. In this explainer, we are going to break down a systematic 7-step framework that's designed to transform all that inner chaos into a real, lasting sense of peace. Let's get right into it. So, where does all this inner chaos even come from? Well, the source material points to one main culprit, what it calls the impulsive mind. This is that part of us that's just caught in this constant, exhausting loop of reaction and anxiety. So here's a question for you to think about. Is your mind running on autopilot? Just habitually reacting to everything? Or is it discerning? Is it conscious, aware, and basically calm? This difference right here is absolutely central to everything we're about to explore. This quote, wow, it just reveals exactly why those simple positive affirmations often don't stick. See, the impulsive mind is so noisy and distracted that just saying, "I'm at peace," one time, it gets completely drowned out. To actually break through that noise, the repetition has to be conscious, and it has to be deeply intentional. And this slide, it just perfectly illustrates the journey we're talking about. It's about moving from that habitual reactive anxiety on the left over to that conscious, aware state on the right. And this shift, this is the key to what the source calls auspiciousness. And that's just a fancy word for seeing reality clearly, without that constant filter of anxiety. So how do we make that shift? Well, not with wishful thinking, that's for sure. You need a structured path, and this is exactly where the Breathe framework comes in. The whole process is broken down into 7 clear, progressive steps. So this isn't about some magic, one-off technique. It's about building a solid foundation one step at a time. At its heart, Breathe is actually an acronym that guides you through this very transformation. Each letter represents a specific practice, and they're all designed to systematically move you from a state of constant reaction to one of peaceful, non-reactive presence. All right, let's break down these 7 steps to peace, one by one. So the first 4 steps, they really form the foundation of the whole practice. We start with B, R, E, and A, building our ground, returning our senses, experiencing the observer, and activating our wisdom. First up is B. Build the inner ground. This is all about interrupting that anxiety cycle. So when your mind is racing, instead of fighting with your thoughts, you just bring your full attention to your body, your place, your position, your posture. And this simple shift from thinking to feeling, it's an incredibly powerful way to ground yourself. Next is R. Return the senses inward. This step trains your mind to disengage from the outside world. The person you're reacting to, that stressful email. You consciously pull your attention back inside, and you focus on physical sensations to build this sense of comfort and steadiness within your own body. Then comes E, experience the observer. And this is a total game changer. You start to realize that you are not your thoughts. There's a thought of anxiety, and then there's you, the one who's aware of it. Creating that little bit of separation is key because it instantly reduces the thought's power over you. And A, activate the wisdom intellect. Now, this is not about arguing with your anxiety. It's about gentle questioning. For example, asking yourself, has this worry ever truly served me? This kind of contemplation shifts you away from what should be and moves you toward accepting what is, which is really the foundation of wisdom. So once that foundation is really set, we move to the final 3, more subtle steps: tending the breath, harmonizing it with a mantra, and finally, entering a state of non-doing awareness. The key to step T, tending the breath, is observation without interference. You just tend to it. You notice it going in and out, you feel the sensation, but you don't try to change its speed or rhythm. This simple act builds immense mental stability and clarity. Okay, now we build on that with H, harmonize breath with a mantra. Here, you link a simple mantra, like Om Shanti, which means peace, to the rhythm of your breath. This works as a powerful anchor, reinforcing peace as your natural state and giving your mind something to return to when those distractions pop up. And finally, we have the second E, enter non-doing awareness. This is really the culmination of the whole practice. It's a state of pure being, of being completely absorbed in the present moment, where you're just resting in awareness. And in this state, you're so calm and centered that external stuff just loses its power to provoke a reaction from you. So that's the framework. But, knowing the steps is really only half the battle. The real transformation comes from making the practice stick. And let's be clear, this is not a quick fix. The source material recommends consistent practice for at least 2 to 3 months to see real, meaningful change. It's a gradual process of re-educating your mind, not some one-time event. And to help you with that practice,
Here are a few key essentials. An erect spine helps you stay alert. Stillness is really important. Fidgeting is just the mind's restlessness showing up in the body. The mantra is your anchor, and as you get better, you can do this anywhere, with your eyes open or closed.
So, what's the real payoff for this commitment? Let's look at the path to lasting calm through the eyes of people who have actually walked it. Take this experience from a participant named Anne. She says, "I feel my mind is somewhat empty." Now, she doesn't mean empty in a bad way, but free from the constant noise and disturbance. And that's a direct result of systematically applying these steps. And here's another one from Mead, who talks about the deep sense of peace that comes from really engaging with the process. It's not just an intellectual exercise, it's an experience that can fundamentally shift your entire emotional state. Ultimately, this whole framework boils down to one incredibly empowering idea. For so long, our minds have been playing with us, right? Pulling us into anxiety and reaction. Well, the Breathe framework gives you the tools to turn the tables. So the final question is, are you ready to start playing with your mind instead of letting it continue to play with you?